Tall and you're slim, with ginger hair and bald. No, that's not that way. No, if you're tall and slim, you're prone to have collapsed lung.
Absolute load of bollocks.
Honestly, no bullshit.
Load of bollocks.
Two lads that were on my ward, one was 6'3", one was 6'1", and they were both fucks and all. One was 21, one was my age.
And what if you're fat?
Fat, you're fucking sweet. You're sweet. You're small and fat. You're sweet.
Not having it.
Right, okay.
You're a painter. You've not worn your mask in your younger years.
Nah,
that's what causes damage.
Nah, that's
to your
not
lungs.
it. Honestly, because she said when they test my lungs out and that, nah, they're fine.
So it's just tall, skinny people.
Tall, skinny people. Google it.
Not having that.
Pneumothorax it's called. Google it.
Hello and welcome to Wolfsburg Vans, where we take you behind the scenes and show you what it takes to build and sell some of the best custom vans in the UK. You'll get exclusive access to the many sides of our business, our fantastic team, the ups and downs, and a whole load of sexy vans. Let's go.
So we've decided on a name, haven't we? So what we're calling it?
Yeah, welcome to Wolfsburg Weekly.
Plain, simple, straight to the point.
Rolls off the tongue.
Literally.
So what's going on this week in the Wolfsburg Weekly?
Alright, so this week we've got 2 Mark IV Caddy stock vans to finish from last week. I say 2, it is only one, I've just checked with Connor. It's just the Irish plate one. It's having the rear glass. That white one. Just some parts left on that. So we managed to get all the Mark IVs done
The
from
glass
last week.
got fitted this morning to it, didn't it?
Oh, the glass got
The glass
done?
got fitted, yeah.
Right.
Fitted this morning.
It's just some parts that he's finishing off for that. And then he's on repaint, so he's on the red T6, all primed and ready. That's ready for paint, isn't it?
No, second lot primer now.
Oh, second
lot primer.
Okay, and then it'll be ready for paint, so he's staying on that though until it's painted.
Yeah.
We've got 3 Mark IV Caddies, 2 white that have landed, and the black Highline DSG, the fully spec'd one. We've got 4 Mark V Caddies, 3 grey, 1 black, 4 motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't need anything.
Literally just...
Doesn't need anything paint wise.
Yeah.
This is all paint that we're talking about here. These are all vans that go through paint and then the rest of the prep. We've got the black Mark V Caddy used. That one's a splitter and just a bit of paint on the side. And we've got the full Respray Mark IV Indian grey, so Connor's going to stay on after the T6. He's going to stay on the Mark
straight
IV.
onto the...
Yeah, and then Ant's going to slot in the grills and everything on the Mark V's in between.
Right, yeah, so multiple by then we talk about 5 vans done then, isn't there?
Yeah, and then we've got customer work, we've got 4 seat conversions, 3 2+1s, a 1+1, 1 lowering in and 4 remaps. That's us for the week.
Crazy.
The remap's got a bit popular the last 2 weeks, haven't they? Fair few, haven't we?
Yeah, we always do also.
Just noticed what's gone through the last 2 weeks, yeah.
Is it just the Mark IVs you've got in for remaps then?
Well, Mark 3, Mark 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark 5 you can only do 2021. Early ones have the Delphi ECU which can be tuned really well as well.
Made to over 200, didn't they?
Just a touch under 200 on the ones that we did, but that was simple. Yeah, we could have got a bit more out.
Could have tweaked it a bit.
Yeah, could have tweaked it a bit, but that was simple, but just with the stage 1. So they tuned really well, but then they moved on to the Bosch ECU on the newer ones that can't be tuned.
Locked now.
Same as the Transporter T6.1, they're locked, can't be tuned. Although lots of tuning companies will be saying we're working on it. They're not working on it. The only people that are working on it are the software developers, hardware developers. So the people like Alien Tech and that be the only ones. The people that make the equipment to crack them be the only ones working on it. And it's been a couple of years on the Transporter, so
it's not going to be any time soon then, is
it? It's not looking like any time soon,
no.
Although people are hopeful. And so are we, because the highest new Caddy is 122 brake and we want to be putting them out same as our Mark IVs at least 185. Yeah, so that's all our work for this week. A lot of pain to get through. I'm not sure we're going to get through all that, but we'll have a good go.
Transport is a big job. Really big job.
Yeah, that's going to take up a couple of days, isn't it?
Yeah, just painting alone.
Yeah.
I reckon because he's only a little lad, isn't he, Connor? So we've got to do the roof in situ. Do the roof first and then, because he's going to end up putting his arm in it. I've done it for one of the big ones as well, so
it'll be fine.
fine.
Yeah. So you've seen the workshop, showing you all around that, but the most important thing for this business and for us to be able to do what we do and do it so well is the staff. So let's go meet all the staff. We'll start with Danny. Danny is our salesman.
Hi.
Now Danny used to be our, if you watched any of the videos, Danny used to be our painter, but he did that much talking that we didn't get any fucking paint.
So Mike found a job that suited my mouth in here.
Perfect. And how long have you worked in sales for now?
I'd say since January, Mike, isn't it? About January, so it's my second month into it, to be honest.
So a new year, new role.
New year, new role. Don't get me wrong, I've still got the urge to go and put my overalls on and spray vans, but I quite enjoy doing this, to deal with customers. Yeah, it's a nice job role, I like it.
And to be fair, Danny's been doing that role anyway for probably, I don't know,
A couple of months.
No, you've been doing it for 18 months, backing me up, you know, if I'm not here or if I'm busy. Danny naturally just, you know, with the one to greet the customers, answer the calls, you know, if the calls were bouncing. Certainly when Kate went on maternity and it was left with me on my own answering the phones, then it was a case of me shouting Daddy and giving him the other phone to answer. So naturally he was just doing that job anyway, so it made sense to put Danny in a sales role, you know, rather than bring a salesman in, a car salesman in. Danny's product knowledge on everything that we do, right from paint upwards, I think is more valuable than bringing just somebody in that's just got a general knowledge of the motor trade.
Yeah, well, you'd have to train them from the beginning then, wouldn't you? Because what you do is very different to what, say, for example, a normal car company place would be.
Exactly.
It's just they don't do the level of service that you do here. Like you won't really see a car often going into paint that's been used. To be honest, if paint looks alright, they just usually send it out.
Yeah, and that's key. And that's key because Danny knows from the ground up, right from that first step, which we spoke about, is paint. So Danny knew the full process of everything that we do, customization, all the prep. So the fact that he loves to chat as well. It was a natural and it's a given that this role was made for him.
It was like it was made for me, wasn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Nah, I enjoy it. Do enjoy it.
How long have you worked here now then?
3 years now.
Yeah. And what's your favourite thing about working at Wolfsburg?
The team, to be fair, the lads we work with, we're all we're all big petrol heads. We have good banter. There's no negativity, and we just get the job done nice and still have a laugh whilst we're doing it. So yeah, it's the lads we work with.
Yeah, the team is absolutely key, and it's important as well that all the team share the same passion that we do to be able to deliver the product. And it's difficult for us. This documentary is going to help get across to the customer the amount of work that goes in it, because 99% of our customers coming to buy a van are going on Auto Trader, looking at the vans, thinking that looks nice, phoning us up and buying one. It's only at that stage when we say, okay, this is what we do, this is the level of prep, or they might start reading the website and we can say to them, look on YouTube and you can see everything that each van gets. It's only at that point then the customers generally come back and say, wow, I didn't realise how much, you know, actually went into them. So having a good team is key for us to get that finished product, but also getting the message across to the customer that's just looking on Auto Trader, how much work goes into these vans. I think this documentary and showing this behind the scenes is going to be crucial, and it's going to show people exactly what we do. As well as Danny in sales, to walk you around and show you who we've got.
Yeah, sweet, let's go.
So of course we've got Kate. Kate's on maternity, but Kate is also sales and like our operations manager role. She will be back at some point, but we don't know when yet. Oh, here's one as we speak.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. Okay. No, don't run on. This is Connor. Connor's our painter. Just started with us after Christmas, so doing great so far. Yeah. Connor has taken over from Daddy.
And how are you enjoying it so far?
Loving it. Every minute, yeah.
He's got to say that while I'm studying, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got to say it, and he's under pressure.
Closed.
What's your favourite thing about working here?
It's different from any other place I've worked for, to be fair. Like the custom side of it. So we're doing insurance work all the time.
Connor's from insurance background, same as Danny and same as Craig, which is great for us because, you know, they know how to prepare vehicles to a very high standard. If you've got to repair vehicles to Thatcham. So you've got to repair vehicles to what Thatcham standards. So the fact that these guys have all got that, you know, that structure in their work, and they haven't come from a backstreet body shop, for example. Not that there'd be anything wrong with that. Just gives us an amount of professionalism.
Yeah,
I mean,
standards.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking for.
It's a level of quality as well, isn't it, that you see insurers have to provide as well.
Yeah.
So how long did you work in insurance type work?
For about 8 to 10 years now.
Wow, right, okay.
Yeah.
Since school.
Since school, there you go.
Since school.
Since school. And how old are you now?
26.
There we go.
14.
Yeah.
Connor's our youngest staff member as well. So you've got how many years experience have you got? 10 years experience. I think Chris has got the most. I think Chris has got like 40 plus years motor trade experience. How many have you got, Danny?
22.
22.
I'm old and nearly dead, mate. So.
I've got 14, 15 years. Big Mike's got 26 years. I think Ant's got about 5-6 years.
Yes, everyone's got years of experience.
Yeah, Craig's like 25 years. I think we're about 140 years combined experience between us.
Wow. So when you bring all that together, this is what makes the vans then?
Yeah, the team. I don't think we'll be able to get a chat out of lads out here, but we've got Chris.
Hey.
Hello! Chris does all our interiors, carpet lining and everything. If we could clone Chris and make 10 of him, then we would do.
Nice
So
to
what are
know.
you on with now? Are you carpet lining the inside of a van?
Yeah, just
Right.
trimming it now.
Okay. And so what's happened here? Do you have to take all the bulkhead out?
We took the bulkhead out, took the seal off, so we can carpet right down the side here, so you don't see the car itself. So when you put the bulkhead back, it all looks as one piece. Which is, if you look around, you see it's all one piece of carpet. Just got out of one.
Right, okay, I see. So it's all flush then, so you
It's
can't
all
see the lines
flowed.
or
It's
anything.
the only one joint you'll see is that bit at the back, unfortunately. But when it's done, you can hardly see it. So
Yeah.
we were joining it
Amazing.
there.
Chris,
So-
how many years experience have you got in the motor trade?
In the motor trade,
Yeah,
30.
30 years.
Since I've been in the motor trade 30 years.
I said 40.
Well, it could be like 150. I'm 6. Oh, right, yeah. 60. Bloody hell, yeah.
Forget how old you are.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, 60, yeah. 40
Is
years.
it 40 years? Yeah.
Yeah, I was 18 when I started. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god. Right.
40 years.
40 years with just one person. Not happy about that, are you?
So we've got Big Mike. Big Mike's our
Hey.
technician. Mike, how many years motor trade experience have you got?
26 years.
And what is it that you do at Wolfsburg?
Anything mechanical, suspension, brakes, engine work. I'm currently doing a timing belt water pump.
And that happens on every used van that comes in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, every used van that comes in gets cam belt water pump, checked over, full pre-delivery inspection, any brakes, anything that it needs. We do suspension anyway, so when we do the lowering, it'll get all new suspension. But you know, if it needs any other parts, drop links, shockers or anything, we do that at the same time. Brand new wheels and tyres on all our vans, so MOT, service, tracking, you name it, gets done. And Mike's the man to do it.
Sweet. I've been told you've literally got oil running through your veins, is that right?
Yeah, this is true, yeah.
He's a bit busy at the minute, but we'll catch a chat with him at another time. So Ant is paint and prep, but he's just washing off a car at the minute that's going out later on. And then we've got Craig.
You caught me off guard there.
Caught me off guard. Craig, workshop controller,
Yes.
body shop extraordinaire, best panel beater in the world. Craig's job is to run everything that goes on workshop and body shop wise. So I bring the vans in. Craig organises getting them painted, built, all the customer work back through to Danny to sell them basically. So everything in the workshop that goes on, Craig organises and oversees.
And how stressful is that?
Not at all.
No?
I know what I'm doing.
And how long have you worked here?
Full time, 5 months.
Yeah. I thought you'd been here longer.
I've only been here full time since September.
Yeah. Oh, were you
I
part
was
time?
doing like 2 or 3 days up until September.
Right, okay.
Then
Part-time, we slowly had to persuade him to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, so part-time at first. We started like
it
one.
was daddy duties. I had to wait for my daughter to start school.
Yeah.
When she started school, that would feed me up in the week because I used to have it from Wednesday through to a Saturday.
Yeah. How long have you been at Motor Trade?
Oh, longer than you've been alive.
Yeah.
I reckon. 25 years.
That is longer than I've been
45 next month. 45 in a couple of weeks. I started when I was 19. Went to college for a couple of years. Realised I didn't like that.
And what's your favourite thing about Wolfsburg?
Under pressure.
Yeah, it really is. You got to say
It's
something.
just easy going.
Yeah.
It's easy going. That's the whole. There's no. It's just it works well as a team, so it just feels easy going.
Yeah.
There's no stress. There's no stress, but that's just because I keep it organised and.
I think that's exactly it, right? Yeah, you keep it
No
organised.
stress because
and no
when the
stress.
jobs come in, the jobs get done.
Yeah.
Whatever jobs need doing, they get done. We've got the team to do it now. We've got everybody capable for doing their own bit. So when we all come together, we move the caddies.
Well, everything is very organised from the second a van comes in, the way it moves down the line. It's very organised, even with this, because obviously it starts from the left, goes all the way to the right, and then
look,
it's out.
That's intentional.
Yeah.
That might be my OCD a little bit, but it's intentional. You don't want to be starting a vehicle there, going in the bay over there, coming back over here, over there. So, for it to move all in one line, that is intentional.
The way it moves and how you've got staff in different places as well, though, it's very organised. And I think that's something that people like to see here because they know where it starts, where it finishes as well.
Yeah, it has to be. If we're not organised and everything done a certain way, to certain timings, it very quickly can become a complete mess. We won't have vans getting ready. We'll have half-built vans everywhere, and nothing will get done, nothing will get sold, and we won't be in business. So organisation is absolute key, and that's what Craig has brought to the business. So
so he's good at that then.
very, very good, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it'd be like a domino effect, wouldn't it? If one thing doesn't get done, then it ricochets to everything else.
Exactly, because we work into tight schedules. If we've got customer vehicles in, for example, and one of those things, like you say, a domino effect, doesn't happen, it can have a knock-on effect through the whole business, meaning that the customer's van doesn't get done on time. And if we've got customers travelling from all over the UK and even Europe, we're time critical, so jobs have to be done, bang on time.
Yeah.
And then we've got Ant is body shop as well, so paint and prep. Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Washing his car off, and then we're going to start to flatten it and polish it back up, make it beautiful.
Did you say this is a family car?
Yeah, this is my cousin's car. Somebody drove into her, so we've done the insurance work for her and got it painted, and it's ready. It's going back to her today. About now?
Full body buff as well.
Polish. What's that?
Full body buff as well. Fit.
Full body buff.
Yeah. Got the best.
And how long have you worked at Wolfsburg then?
A year and a half.
And how long have you been in motor trade?
4 years, nearly. Yeah. Got 5 or 4 years.
And what's your favourite thing about working at Wolfsburg?
5 o'clock going on.
First one to be honest.
Yeah.
The finishing of the cars when they're done.
Yeah.
When they come in looking rough and battered. Yeah.
Yeah, just seeing it start to finish, like transformations then. Yeah, I bet it's satisfying, isn't it?
Not rough and battered. Not rough and battered. Seeing the finished product.
Yeah.
Seeing the finished product.
but not going from rough and battered.
I was thinking of the door.
Yeah. Oh, you mean on an insurance job? Yeah. On an insurance job, yeah. Seeing a car smashed up and then seeing it fully built up.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
great.
massive difference in it.
It's great to see.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this the other day. It looks 10 times better.
I'd run it the door.
Yeah. So that's all the stuff.
So which bit do you do first? Do you do the sides first,
Do the
and then
sides first.
yeah, and then do you move on to the floor and then?
No, do the sides, and then depending if it needs any up there, which on this one it doesn't. Then
Yeah.
then I finish off in the back here,
All right, okay.
as you can see there.
So is this one getting like the hardware floor and the outro flooring?
This is getting the outro floor, which is the hard floor, the hardware one. It's not carpet, it's like a like a line or such.
Yeah, is that better for like work lads and stuff then? The outro one.
Yeah, it's like mountain biking, putting muddy mountain bikes in, or you know, if you're putting hard tool boxes in, if you have the carpet floor, it'll just rip it. So yeah, Outro's hardware and it's wipeable. It's what they use on hospital floors.
Yeah, yeah. So it's easy to clean and stuff then, isn't it?
Extremely durable, easy to clean. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this colour, is this the anthracite grey? This one, it's quite dark, so you can't really see it much on camera. But is this the anthracite grey one?
This is anthracite. Yeah. I mean, it's not too dark and it's not too light, so it hides dirt, hides pet hair. If you go too dark on carpet lining, it looks cheap and
Yeah.
shit.
It looks OEM plus, doesn't it? And that's what a lot of people like. Like, it looks like the factory sort of carpet colour.
Yeah, I mean, this carpet's it's not the shitty four-way stretch stuff that you can buy on eBay. It's expensive carpet. It's over double the price of other carpets that you would use for this application, but that's what gives it its finish.
Is it a lot thicker then?
No, not thicker. A little bit thinner, and just better made.
Yeah, like more durable and everything. Yeah, so the quality's 10 times better, so it's going to last longer then, isn't it?
Yeah, you can get much thicker carpets, but they don't look as good. They don't give you that finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily you don't necessarily want a thicker carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want a quality carpet.
Right. Okay. I see. So thicker doesn't technically mean better with this then.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
So this is one of our stock vans.
So this is just
Yeah.
going into stock ready for someone to buy?
No. So this is sold.
Oh,
The
right.
customers then spec carpet lining. We don't carpet line a vehicle and then put it on sale. 95% of our customers don't require carpet lining, or it wouldn't be any good for what they're using it for.
Yeah.
You know, if they're throwing a cement mixer in the back,
Yeah.
they don't want a load of carpet, or they're painting and decorating. They don't want carpet for paint to be getting all over. So we don't carpet line them and then sell them. We do that as an option.
Yeah.
You know, so you buy a van, and then any additional bits that you want on like carpet lining, let us know, and then we'll get them done. This is having tow bar. Is this a detachable tow bar on, Chris? Is this the one?
Yeah, I think it's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so customers spec carpet lining, seat conversion, and detachable tow bar. So Westphalia, detachable tow bar, Volkswagen spec. These are the ones if you order a tow bar from main dealer, this is what you'll get, Westphalia, with dedicated electrics. So that means it's wired into the CAN bus system. So these have reverse cameras on, so you can't just bang a tow bar on, because then when you try and reverse, the van will think that you're about to crash into something.
Yeah, right, okay, I get you. Is that because of their parking sensors and everything?
Yeah, that's because of the camera and sensors. So it's called dedicated wiring into the CAN bus system, so the vehicle knows that there's a tow bar on it, and it's not going to put the autonomous braking on.
Yeah, so is this something you can do on both customer vans and your vans as well?
Yeah, I mean, generally, if it's a customer van, if it's coming in for loads of work, we can arrange it. But we just use a local tow bar company. So it's not a service that we offer. We don't offer to fit tow bars, but we do it as a convenience.
Yeah.
This one is a stock vehicle that Mike's just doing all the mechanical work on. I think it's finished in paint. Next it'll have all the bits, you know, the stickers taken off. We'll have the panels blacked out like this one over here.
All right,
Put
okay.
it on its wheel suspension, and very quickly it goes from looking like that to looking like this one here, which is really finished. This is stock van which is sold, so the customer's spec seat conversion and carpet lining, which is complete.
So the spotlights, that's something you do on every carpet lining?
Spotlights included in every carpet lining package, yeah.
No matter whether it's a basic or the superior one, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you've got to have lights on it.
Yeah.
This had security locks fitted. When we sent the customer the video, he didn't like them, so we're going to remove them, weld up the holes and paint those two doors.
Right, okay.
And then that'll go out next week. That's been delivered down to Dover to a repeat customer. He actually had the Camorra Grey. If you watch our YouTube videos, he had the Camorra Grey full repaint that we did. So this is a second vehicle for them.
Right, has he still got that then?
Yeah.
Wow, right, okay.
Grey Mark 4 is stripped down for full repaint. He just wanted a really tidy paint job. It's staying the same colour, but there's scratches and marks, and it's had a bit of bad paintwork in the past, so we're doing a full respray, same colour in Indian grey on this. A few little repairs on it, bumpers and doors. That'll be getting done next week.
So this one's a Mark 4 as well, isn't it?
That's a Mark 4, yeah.
Yeah, I think I can see a little scratch here.
Everything gets bagged up, which is really important. There's so many bits when you do a respray, so many nuts, bolts and everything gets bagged up.
Yeah, so nothing can be lost.
You can't lose anything.
Right, okay, yeah, that's a good way of organising.
If you don't do this, the amount of money that you'll end up spending on, like, you know, there's a badge missing, there's a trim missing, it adds up to hundreds of pounds, and, you know, it eats away at the profits.
So why have you got so many lowering springs?
This is purely to keep up with how many that we do. So we had a delivery yesterday, so the smaller boxes are Mark 4, Mark 3 and Mark 4 caddy, and then the bigger boxes are Mark 5 caddy. But we need everything in stock because we do so many lowering for customers and then so many of our own. We need stock all the time. We don't want to get caught short.
So do you keep any springs in stock for any other vans or anything, or is it just the caddies?
No, just caddies. Caddies is mainly what we do. If you want, if you want to book a transporter or another type of vehicle, we'll just phone our supplier and get them.
Yeah. So you can just get them in. So if I had a transporter and I said I want to come to you, you just say right, I'll get them in. Yeah. And how long does it usually take? Does it depend or?
Lowering?
Yeah.
Lowering generally is around 3 hours. Yeah. So 3 hours on the caddy, including tracking.
We can't get a second of peace and quiet around here.
Look, there's a lot going on all the time, isn't there? Yeah. Hopefully this camera will pick up the sound. So this is the fast moving stuff, yeah? So everything that's fast moving we keep on the shelf. For example, for seat conversion. You know, we do that many seat conversions that we keep hundreds and hundreds of brackets in, all these boxes, all full. All full trims and brackets, all ready to go. Bags and boxes of bolts.
Yeah. So all this stuff is all the fast moving stuff for like the seat conversion.
Yeah, everything on this whole racking. Yeah, is seat conversion and lowering.
Yeah. And then what about this stuff? Obviously this is the sound deadening, is that right?
Yeah, so this is the Dodo sound deadening that goes on all our carpet lining packages.
And so when does that go in? So we're looking at this here. Whereabouts does it go?
You're looking at on a standard package, you get the roof behind here. Yeah, all the sides of the vehicle, inside the voids, which you can't see now because the carpet is over, but there's voids there and there. And inside the doors or the tailgate, along with the insulation.
Yeah.
Now it's important that you use recycled plastic insulation. There's an absolute horror stories of people using like loft insulation.
Yeah. Really itchy then.
Not that's not the issue with loft insulation. It's
it retains moisture.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, so it will retain moisture and then rot the van from the inside. And when you carpet it over, you're never going to know this happening.
Yeah. Oh, so all the inside gets really damp then?
Yeah.
Mm. So is that the sound deadening then? Is
That's
that right?
the sound deadening,
Right, okay.
And then this one's got the upgraded sound deadening, so this includes the floor and the wheel arches. So everything that we can sound deaden in this van is done. So we're reducing road noise as much as physically possible on this van.
Right, okay. And how much of a difference does it make compared to one that doesn't get sound deadening?
Huge difference.
Yeah?
You're taking it from like sounding like a van to sounding more like a car.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it feels really cosy and like comfortable inside now. Yeah, as opposed to just like bare metal banging about.
So of course vans are noisy anyway, but you know where it makes the most difference? When you're using your hands-free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the echoing, right.
Not just the echoing, but when you're hands-free in a van and you're on the motorway, whoever's speaking to you, I mean, you can hear the person that's speaking to you, but whoever's speaking to you, you can't hear a great deal. But when the sound editing is done, it sounds, it's more like a car. Also, it looks like we've got this one about to go into primer. Be interesting to see what this looks like with the pearl on.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it takes away from the Royal Mail.
It was funny, you said that the other day about these being old Royal Mail vans. I've never seen one before, and on the way here I saw one.
What, a transporter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this won't be, because Royal Mail keep their vehicles, I'm quite sure anyway, don't quote me on it, but I'm sure they keep their vehicles for like 10 years.
Yeah.
You always see really old Royal Mail vans, don't you?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that this isn't anything to do with them, because it's 19 plate. But there's no getting away from the fact that everyone thinks
it's red, isn't it? Everyone thinks red vans are Royal Mail. Yeah, so we'll come back to this once it's primed. What's the deal with these yellow wheels?
Right, so these are runners.
Right.
Okay, so if you see a yellow wheel on, it's because one of the wheels have been damaged.
Right, okay, so is the wheel gone for repair or?
Wheels either gone for refurb or like on these new ones here, we'll put a brand new wheel on because we sold all our new vans with brand new wheels.
And can you choose the wheels that you want on your new van, or have you got like set choices?
You can have any wheel that you want. Obviously, if you choose something like a Rotiform or you want something really expensive, there'd be a surcharge. But we can give you a good range of wheels to choose from. Generally, we use Rivieras, but yeah, we've got quite a good wheel choice you can choose from, included. So if you're buying a brand new van.
What would you say is the most popular colour of wheel?
So the most popular is probably the black and polished, or the bronze. We do this wheel in bronze as well.
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah, this one, but these are back on.
Yeah, I can imagine them ones are popular, but they look really nice with the contrast between the grey, especially with the polished as well.
Yeah, bronze is massively on trend. It has been for a couple of years.
Yeah. Just adds
something a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, adds a bit of colour to it, doesn't it?
It goes well with grey as well.
Yeah. Right, okay. Well, that makes sense. I was thinking, I'm not too sure about the yellow, but it does make sense. You need it to be easily identifiable, don't you?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And it's just to separate them from, so all the lads know that they are runners.
Yeah.
There's no, if we had, and they're previously damaged wheels, right? So if they're damaged, or they might be buckled, we'll use them as runners. These vehicles don't go out on the road purely for moving vans around in the yard, so they've got to be yellow so that we know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We know that they are runners and we don't accidentally put them on a vehicle. That's Paul. Paul does all our tints.
Okay. So which part is it? Like the back windows and stuff that they'll do usually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if a customer requests, like, I think he's here to do a tailgate on a new van.
Yeah.
If a customer requests tints on the tailgate or limo tint or side tints, we'll get Paul in to do it. Something that we don't do in-house, tinting.
Yeah.
But there's no point us trying to learn that when we can
you know, we're doing that infrequently.
Yeah, I mean, some people will want it, won't they, and then others won't, so it just kind of depends. So obviously you'll just bring them in when you need them then, won't you?
Yeah. But I have just noticed that we need to do this one.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I think the tint looks a lot better than without. 10 times better. It just gives it that sort of cleaner look. Because I mean, it's got like a black edge anyway, hasn't it? So it just finishes it off, I'd say.
Yeah. Is that black edge? Okay, so when we decided to put in-house painting, we needed to get a spray booth. There's a few different options that you can choose. So you can get a booth with rear extraction. You might have seen them where they have the extraction at the rear, or you can get one with floor extraction. So that's what we've got. So we've got floor extraction. The whole of the floor extracts, yeah? So any paint, any bits of shit in the air get extracted. If you look down, you can see the filters, which we change. I think we change them every 6 weeks, and it just enables you to get a cleaner job. So if you're gonna buy a booth, the best type of booth that you can get is a floor extraction booth where the air is extracted. If you imagine that the extraction's at the rear, and you're painting a job, and it's all the air is getting sucked to the back of the booth. Any bits of shit in the air, any bits of dust or whatever, are getting pulled all along the paint job. Not to say that you can't get a good finish and they can't be removed when polishing, but I wanted to put in the best type of booth that we could get, which is a floor extraction booth. Danny will give you all the proper specifications. So as well, this is a June Air booth, which are one of the better makes of booth, and they have this quad system. Again, Danny will give you the details on exactly what it does. But these open. Can you manually open these, Connor? Yeah, you can. Okay, so these open. And that blasts hot air out.
Alright. And what does that do? Why does it blast the hot air out? Is that to
It just speeds up the drying process, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a quad system. It's a quad system, so a lot of booths don't have it. This is quite fairly upgraded oven, so it's only a bake cycle from our ovens, but quad system's an upgrade. Just makes the process a lot quicker, pretty much.
How long would you say it takes something like a normal caddy van to dry then after paint, like after a full respray?
After a full respray?
Yeah.
I'd say it could add an extra 45 minutes without the quad system.
Right, okay. Also it speeds it up quite a lot then, doesn't it?
So how long do we save by having the quad system? What bake cycle will we do with the quads? 30 minutes?
Yeah.
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 So 30 minutes with the quads.
Yeah,
so we're shaving, like you say, shaving 15 minutes though.
Yeah, you are saving a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah. So more efficient, faster, and a cleaner job, which means save us time during polish as well, taking out any imperfections. So we wanted to save money during this process rather than put extra time on during polish.
All of that is filters as well?
Yep. So as the air comes in, it's got to go through the filters as well. So we need air in and air out, right? So it extracts through the floor, and then the air comes in through the roof. Right. And the whole thing's pressurised. So when you close all the door and everything, it pressurises and auto balances up to whatever it needs to be. And you really need Danny to explain that.
Yeah. So this van now, how's it looking and what's sort of timings on it?
Yeah, so Connor's doing the final rub down on it, and it's going in for paint, full respray tomorrow. If you remember, we said we're going to do the red, but with purlin to make it a little bit special. So this will be painted tomorrow. Connor's just blocking it all down, finish tomorrow, and then in polish the day after.
Right.
Let's have a walk through and see what's going on in the workshop. Bins haven't been emptied. So we've got, this one's just having a remap. stock van having the works. This is nearly finished. Mike's just doing cam belt and water pump. Then at that point it'll go over for MOT. Then it'll go into polish. Then it'll get washed, pictures, up for sale.
Right, okay, so this is one of your vans, is it the customer van?
This is a stock van, yeah. That's a customer van. Just having a map. Walk around this way. This is a customer van having a seat conversion. I think we previously carpet lined this one. I recognise the registration, but I need to check. So Chris is just hand carpeting all the footwells there. Does a fantastic job.
So they opted for like carpet floor or not?
That comes standard in our package. You can get the actual factory carpet floors with the storage compartments in. They're £600 plus VAT. It's just the parts. So it's not viable for us to build that into the cost of a seat conversion. People can't afford it. So we hand carpet them,
Right.
which looks great and it's durable as well. We've got Craig just welding up the full respray that we had in. This had deadlocks in. So he's removed the deadlocks. Customer wanted them taken away. Then next couple of days, that one will be prepped, ready for paint at the end of the week.
Right.
You know what I mean by deadlocks, don't you?
I think so. Do you want to sort of explain?
So you know the security locks where you see them, they look like door locks on the outside of a van.
Yeah, you see them on work vans, don't you?
Yeah, well some people buy a van and then they don't want them, so this is the process of removing them and properly welding them up afterwards.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you see a lot of people just like match over and don't you, and they don't look right good.
Yeah.
So this is the actual process of how to
Yeah,
get
well
rid of
this is having full paint, so that's how you do it. Don't look at the welding with your eyes, yeah?
Yeah, it's alright. I'll look through a camera a bit now.
And then in the yard we've got all the other vans waiting to be prepped. Like I said, we're trying to build one van a day, one stock van a day is the aim for us, which is five stock vans a week, and that's used. So the new stuff's dead easy. We can do about 3 of them in a day because it's everything's new. There's no paintwork to be done on it, apart from all the gloss grills and everything. The rest is bolt-on parts and seat trimming. So we can do probably 3 new ones in a day, but used we're trying to do 1 a day. When we get a job like the red transporter that comes in, or this full respray, that full respray kind of slows us down a little bit. But yeah, the idea is to be building 1 used Wolfsburg caddy per day. But I mean, look how busy the workshop is. It's like this all the time. You won't find any other place building custom vans and, you know, this much work going on.
About outside, what we've got going on outside.
Let's have a look. Right, so that's got a little bit of work left on it. That's sold. This one's joining the queue to go into prep next, so we won't be touching that till next week. This one, parts are all painted, just needs building back up. It looks a complete mess, but it's not. All the paintwork's been done. All the parts are painted, they're upstairs. So Craig will pull this in and do the refit at some point, maybe today or tomorrow, and then it'll go to Big Mike for mechanical. Looks like he's already lowered it. Sidebars are on. I don't know if he's done the cam belt and water pump, but he has a check sheet of every single vehicle, you know, everything that's been done on it, everything we've spent on it, all the parts that have been fitted, and a check sheet just to tick off everything that's been done. Road test, speed limiters removed, map done. Oh no, I'm wrong. Sorry, that's the one that's going yellow.
Oh, is it?
That's the one that's going yellow, so that's joining the queue. Sorry, it's that one I'm thinking of.
So is it this one that's going yellow?
This one, no, that one's going yellow.
That one's going yellow.
Yeah,
and
that
that's
one,
the that's
all
going
parts are painted. That's just on build up.
Right, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult, isn't it, when you've got, what, there's
They're all white.
Mark
They're all
40
white. They're all the
and
same. This is going out tomorrow. Transport company collecting that.
So that one's been sold.
That's sold. This is sold. This is going out on Saturday. Ignore the yellow wheel. I told you about them. They're runners. So one of the lads has damaged the wheel, so we've got to put a brand new one on, which is just over there waiting to be fitted.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this has got detachable tow bar, rear tints,
said, all the front end as well, aren't you?
Everything's done. Full
If you look at
Wolfsburg pack.
compared to one of these ones, so is this how they typically come in, or have you got like a couple of different ones?
No, so I'll show you. So this is a customer van.
Yeah.
We've done all the gloss bits on the grille, which completely changes it. He doesn't want the splitter. He's just had a seat conversion and everything. That's come straight from Volkswagen Liverpool to us. We're just waiting on his rear seats to be retrimmed. This is a used one. So this is a commerce model, which would previously on the Mark IV be a start line. So this has the black textured bumpers. So we'll colour code them, paint them all nice gloss grills. So when that's done, it'll look like that.
Yeah, I think we've got another video, haven't we, on...
But that's cheaper, yeah. But if you look at these two, right, so this is as they come on the front, if you can go around and get the front end. Yeah, this is how they come with all the colour coded grills. Looks pretty shit. That comes black, yeah?
Yeah.
We paint this.
Right, okay, I see.
So come and have a look at this one. So this one's done. Yeah, so we paint this, and then we paint the grills and have the splitter, and the front end is completely changed. So that's just waiting to go into prep.
Yeah.
I think we've got 3 or 4 of them. 4 of them waiting to go into prep. This one, that's just joining the prep queue for next week. I think we've got 2 white ones, 1 black one. This is sold.
Yeah.
That's just waiting to go into prep. The customer's not going to get that. It's brand new.
Yeah.
That is Caddy short wheelbase 4Motion. The last 4Motion that they're ever going to make.
Right, okay.
So it's
4-wheel drive?
4-wheel drive, yeah. It's a little bit special, that one, because they've stopped making the 4Motion now. So this potentially is the last one in the UK. I don't know whether they continue making them in Europe, but this is the last 4Motion in the UK.
Wow.
That'll get the full Wolfsburg kit on. Seats have gone off to be retrimmed. He's having blue stitching, so he won't be having that for a few weeks. That's going into prep next week. Quite clean van, but there's a couple of scratches on it, so it'll go into paint with the 2 white ones. The silver one. Silver one looks like it's all painted, so that will be going into Big Mike. That'll be on his list for mechanical, lowering, tuning, cam belt, water pump and everything, and then up for sale.
We had a couple of comments on this grill the other day, so did you decide to go for the chrome grill, or is that
well, this is what they come with, yeah?
Yeah.
So all caddies come with a chrome grill strip. So we change the colour of them. You can choose your colour, but on a silver van, I think chrome always looks good on a silver van. It carries on into the light, and I don't think red or green or blue would look good on a silver van. So that's why we keep the silver. That one over there, BOV. I think that's having a green stripe.
Yeah, I noticed earlier, I spoke to Big Mike and I said, is that missing a part of the grill? And he said, yeah. Yeah, it's missing a little stripe, so yeah, green's quite a popular colour, isn't it?
Yeah, quite a few people have been picking green recently. Not my cup of tea, but yeah, seems to be quite popular.
Yeah, since you mentioned it, I've seen loads around the area.
Yeah,
we've done green strips, yeah.
We've done loads.
So what about the vans in the corner then?
They're all finished, ready to go.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so they're all up for sale on the website.
Just waiting for the new owners.
That's right.
Oh, there's a donut in there. Kitchen. Yeah.
So, Biffa haven't come and done a waste collection. We have 2 big 1100 litre bins and then a cardboard bin, and they fill up every week. They fill up. So they come on a Monday. Because they haven't come on a Monday, all our wheelie bins are full. So they come in today. They've got to do what's called a full site clearance. So we've got to put it all in bags, and then they'll clear the full site. What's that?
Lacquer.
Who's wasting lacquer?
Wow, that's a lot of waste.
That's a lot.
How much is that?
Probably about £5. I'd say so.
How much is that, Matt?
It's about £5.
Yeah, about half a litre.
Half a litre.
Yeah, that's half a litre, so that's 0.25.
Yeah, 250 mil.
Yeah.
Is it a fast one?
Yeah. I'm saying five to 8 quid. I'm saying.
I'm saying £8.50.
He'll pay £8.50.
Right, who's paying £8.50 for that?
Connor! Come here, Pretty Lips. Disciplinary.
Are these the
things that we did last time?
Well, I'll tell you that now, I don't use start cups.
Sorry,
I use 3M.
It's Dan.
Whoa.
Dan or Danny? Yeah.
Nah, I drilled mine at
The
weekend
blame
and I
game
used Supreme as well.
Make sure we're not wasting.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Then make £8.50 soon, I don't.
That time's that over a year. Someone don't want me to give you that.
Well, with every van, that'd end up costing a lot of money.
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's funny all that, isn't it?
Yeah.
The carpet.
And then metal.
So, what are you doing on this one at the minute?
At the minute, we're doing the cam belt and water pump.
How often would you recommend getting the cam water pump?
Well, Volkswagen recommend 4 years or 120,000 miles.
Alright, 20,000.
120.
120,000.
Yeah.
Right, so, what is one thing about servicing that a lot of people miss out? Like, would you say that's what the people don't tend to do, or?
It's one of the most important things to do, and it's one thing that gets easily overlooked until they snap.
Yeah. Is that something you've seen quite a lot then? Like, when people
On these, I've seen 2.
Right.
And they make a mess. We've ended up putting engines in them.
Right. Okay. So is that what happens then? So if it snaps and you need new engine?
Well, you can rebuild, but the cost of rebuilding to the cost of getting a second-hand decent engine, you know, it's roughly the same. So it's just easier on a time perspective. It's quicker to put an engine in than rebuild one.
So you know, with the full process of what you're doing today, like what does that include? Obviously it's cam belt water pump, but is there anything else that goes into it?
There's various pulleys that you replace as well. If you use 1 sec, I'll show you the new kit that we put on. This is a new kit, that's your new water pump. We've got 2 idler pulleys there that the belt runs on. A tensioner pulley. Nice new timing belt. And we have various bolts and studs that need replacing as well.
And with everything else on the van, so obviously it comes here, it gets a full service cam belt water pump. Is there anything else you do? Like, you do like the brakes, you do...
If they need it, if they look like they're going to need them within, say, 6 months, I'll put brand new ones on. This, for example, has had front and rear pads and discs, all brand new. It's had various suspension components replaced as well that are found to be faulty while lowering it.
Right, okay.
So
this has all been lowered as well?
Yeah, this has been lowered. It's had the wheels. It's been tracked up, and it's had the PDI, the service. So the last thing is the timing belt and water pump, and then
To the next step.
it can go for MOT, and then wash, valet, photograph.
Yeah, then it's all done.
All done.
Having Mike, I can sleep at night knowing that every job he does mechanically, he's done right. Every wheel bolt is torqued up to manufacturer's specification. So I think in this whole business, he's the only one that if we didn't have that right, could cause me massive headaches. Because mechanical are the things that are going to cause people to potentially have an accident. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's the thing that leaves people stranded, isn't it?
The fact that he's so thorough and so good at his job, I can sleep like a baby at night.
Okay, so that half there is a colour that the van's going.
Yeah, that half.
Yeah, so that's
So
that.
if you cut over half off.
Okay, so whereabouts are we at with the van now? This is the red transporter, isn't it? So whereabouts are you at?
Well, it's ready for paint after being primed and flattened down, a lot of cleaning, tacking.
Just about ready to go. So it's all been primed and everything. Does the colour go on now? How many layers of colour would you say that you put on?
Normally when it's covered, but I'd say it's quite thick, so I'd say 2.
Yeah. And then how many layers of clear coat would you usually put on?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like double layer of both, so it's fully covered.
It's
Yeah.
also having a pearl on it as well.
Yeah, we've just looked at the pearl sample outside, so once it's all painted we'll come back and have a look at what the colour looks like on the van.
If it's with cherry red, if it's cherry red, mate, I don't want it. I don't have much. Yeah, I don't have much luck with red vans. I had a cherry red caddy, stuck with it for 9 months. So, dog dick red, is that what you call them? So you think you can't sell them?
Is that another guy with a red van?
No, that's a Volkswagen main dealer.
Oh no.
Got a van, Ravenna red, but they didn't do Ravenna red in 2020. They said it's 2020, so it's going to be a cherry red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which he called dog dick red.
Someone said that on the comments actually to the video, the first episode.
Yeah, it must be a thing.
Never heard of it until I saw that. I thought, right, okay.
Yeah, but even he said, no, they struggle with the red.
Yeah.
Not Fortan. Fortan is a completely different colour. It's like a deep red.
Is it like
almost.
the purpley red colour?
No, it's not purple. It's like I don't want to say maroon because maroon's not a nice colour. Like almost like a burgundy, really nice colour.
Yeah. Oh right, okay. Yeah. No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. So to summarise, we've had a great week. We're slightly behind on paint, but we're cracking on. We had so much in paint. I don't think it was realistic that everything that we said we were going to do at the beginning of the week, it wasn't realistic to probably get done. But we've got the shell painted. I don't know whether the camera's going to pick it up, but this has got a nice metallic pearl in it now. So, it's looking different than the standard red that we spoke about. So, we get the bumpers done, get it fitted back up, nice set of Highline alloys on it, and then up for sale, and then hopefully somebody's going to love it.
Yeah. So have you got a prediction of when you think this is going to be done then, probably?
This will be finished next week.
Yeah.
Up for sale probably back end of next week. Okay, so that's the end of episode 2 of Wolfsburg Weekly. If you've enjoyed it, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe and tune in next Sunday at 8 PM for episode 3.